Who?
Kai. General Kai. Supreme Warlord of all China. The Jade Slayer. Master of Pain. You may...
All right. In topic 10-3, we are going to find the volume of these three prisms. Don't forget, what makes a prism is the base of the shape that is surrounded by rectangles. In two of these problems, they give us the area of the base. On this one, we don't. So we have to determine what we're going to make as the base and find the volume of all three of these rectangular prisms. Don't forget, the universal formula is volume equals the base area times the height. And then, what is the shape of the base? And plug in the area formula for that shape, which is a rectangle, and then multiply it by the third dimensional height. So go ahead and push pause and draw these three rectangular prisms as best as possible and label them as they are. Okay, so now let's do this one. I want you to solve it by writing the universal formula, plugging and chugging, and tell me what you come out with. Go ahead and push pause. All right, so they want us to find volume, so the very first thing we always write is the universal formula, because this is what you write probably 80% to 85% of the time. Now, what's the shape of the base? Well, it's rectangular, but guess what? They already give us the base area. So let's plug in 64 centimeter squared times the height, which is 4 centimeters. Now let's chug. What's 64 times 4? Let's go over here and let's multiply it out. 64 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Carry the 1. 4 times 6 is 24. Plus 1 is 25. So now that's 256. Now, what's a centimeter squared times a centimeter? That would make it a centimeter cubed, or cubic centimeter. Circle your answer. Is that what you got? Great job.
They know me as the Beast of Vengeance. Maker of widows. Okay, I used to work with Oogway.
Oh, Master Oogway! He was a great warrior. We've heard of Master Oogway.
Okay.
Now, go ahead and push pause, but don't forget, they didn't give us the base area. We have to do the base area, so you're going to have to plug in a second formula, as you did in topic 10-2. So go ahead and push pause and see what you come out with. All right, I'm going to establish this bottom part, that's 10 by 12, as my base area. So I'm going to write the universal formula. Volume equals the base area times the height. The shape of my base area is a rectangle, so I am going to put in length times width, and then multiply it by the third dimensional, which is the height. So now I'm going to plug in 10 yards. You have to plug that in, times the width, which is 12 yards. Now we're going to plug in the height, which is 11 yards. Now we can chug. We do what's inside parentheses first. 10 times 12 is 120. A yard times a yard is a yard squared. See, they already gave us the base area, but not in this one. Now we bring down the height. Now what's 120 times 11? Well, we got to do a little work off to the side. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. Now we're multiplying 120 by 10. Bring down the 0. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. So we come out with 1,320. So that equals 1,320. Now, what's a yard squared times a yard? Well, that makes it a yard cubed, or cubic yards. And circle your answer. Did you get that one? Awesome.
Who?
Kai. General Kai. Supreme warlord of all China. The Jade Slayer. Master of pain. You may...
Okay, let's do the third one. But don't forget, they give us the area of the base. So we don't have to put in this formula because they already did the length times the width to get 153 feet squared. So go ahead and push pause and see what you come up with for the volume. All right, so again, we put in the universal formula, capital B for base area times the height. We're going to plug in 153 feet squared for the base area, and we're multiplying that by the height, which is 7 feet. And now we chug. So we need to find out what 153 times 7 is. 7 times 3 is 21. Carry the 2. 7 times 5 is 35, plus 2 is 37. Carry the 3. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 3 is 10. So that's 1,071. And a foot squared times a foot is feet. Oops, I was ready to spell it out. Feet cubed, or cubic feet. So 1,071 feet cubed. That is the volume for this particular rectangular prism. Did you get that one? Awesome. Okay, so I hope you learned a little bit about always writing down the universal formula. See if they give you the base area. If not, you're going to have to plug in the formula for the area of the base, which are rectangles. Now, if it was a square, you would do s squared instead of length times width. But you only had to do this on one of them. The other two, they gave us the area for the base. I will see you tomorrow.
They know me as the Beast of Vengeance. Maker of widows. Okay, I used to work with Oogway.
Oh, Master Oogway. He was a great warrior. We've heard of Master Oogway.
Okay.